Hey everybody, I'm Wendy at the Broken Needle Quilt Shop in Bum, North Carolina, and today I'm going to show you how to make this springtime table runner. You can find it in the book, Quilted Projects for All Seasons. We have it available in the store or at your local quilt shop. I have all my pieces cut out, and I've also drawn diagonal lines from corner to corner per the pattern. And the first thing we want to do is sew this row together, and then we'll attach it to this piece here. So I'm going to chain piece these. You need to sew on the line. I'm take my next one. And the next one. And trim here. Trim these a 1/4 inch away from the seam. And I could press these, but I'm going to go ahead and add the other square to the other side first. Make sure when you put these back on that you're aligning it the correct way, because if you don't, you'll have to rip it out, and I've done that before. Again, sew on the line. Trim a 1/4 inch. Now we're going to press them open, and then we'll need to square them up. So now we need to square this up, and you should always be doing this whenever you're doing any piecing in quilting, because when you sew everything, you'll see it gets a little off, and you want to make sure that all of your blocks and all of your rows are all squared up. So this piece is supposed to be 1.5 by 3 inches. And I already know the piece that I was using was 1.5 by 3, so all I need to do is follow this piece. I've got it 3 inches wide by 1.5 inches tall, and you see the little bit of extra fabric we have. If we don't trim these little bitty pieces off of here, even if you're making a big quilt, all those itty bitty pieces, as you can see, those 2 little 1/8 of an inch, they'll just keep adding up, and your quilt will be off. So now we're going to sew 3 of these together. Just put them right sides together. So a 1/4 inch. In a minute, I'm going to press this and then sew it up here. But since I'm sitting here already at the machine, I'm going to do my next piece, these 2 here. I'm going to sew on the line. And then this one, Make sure you turn it the correct way. And again, while I'm sitting here, I've got, since I have laid it all out, now I can go ahead and I'm going to sew on the line on this one and this one. We'll do these in a minute. These are going to be leaves for the flower. I'm going to take all of this and trim. And again, we need to square these up. Every little piece adds up if you don't cut it off. You can see the flower is coming together when I go press it and sew it on. This will be the top. This is a stem and our leaves. Let me see. Going to be going this way. I'm going to check. Now I need to take these little pieces and sew them here. And you can see that's going to make the shape of a leaf. So make sure you do it right. Should be this way. So now I'm going to sew the leaf to this side of the stem. And this one to this side. I'm going to press it and then I'm going to sew this to this and this to this. And then we'll have a flower. Yay. Flower block complete. So now I'm going to press this, square this up, and then I'll show you how to join the rest of the flowers. Now we have our flower block complete and we're going to sew all of the blocks together with the sashing. So we're going to sew this here and then I'm going to come back and sew this to this. Now I'm going to attach this last block to this block and this tabletop row will be complete. I'm going to press this. And you can press it however you like. I don't want to see the white fabric seams through here, so I'm going to press it towards the flower. After you've added your row of flowers per the pattern, add another border to the top and bottom, and you're complete.